Okay, if you're using the easy eCover creator software, you first of all need to create the graphics for the front cover of your software box or your ebook, and I want to very quickly show you how to do that very simply, and I'm going to be using GIMP. Normally I would use Photoshop, but if you don't have a big requirement to do graphics a lot, Photoshop's kind of expensive, and GIMP is totally free. I don't know my way around it quite so well, but I can show you the basics of how to get an e-cover sorted out very quickly. Okay, we're going to do something very simple, very quick. So the first thing I'm going to do is to open an image from the desktop, and I have one which would just be ideal. It shows you a preview here, and this is like a laptop with some money coming out of it, a kind of standard make money online sort of image. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that for a moment. We'll come back to that. I'm going to create a new document, a new image. So we want to make it 400 width and 450 height, which is the requirements of the eCover creator program. Maximize that so we can see what we're doing. Now we're going to make a very simple book, and I like to have, you know, some variation on the book cover. So what we're going to be doing is working with layers, and it's the same principle with Photoshop too. So we click on Windows up there first, dockable dialogues and layers, and it'll open up this little toolbox here, which will show us where we're at with the different layers we're going to put on. So we're in this background layer. We'll click on it and highlight it like that, and the first thing we're going to do is create a little box at the top for the title of the book. So we'll make a box kind of like this, and we're going to make it a different color. So we're going to go to blue. I've preset these, you can choose whichever color you like. Okay, the paint tin to fill that with blue. Okay, so that was simple enough. Now I'm going to make another box at the bottom. So what we've got to do first is we've got to go to layer, create a new layer, then over here we're going to click the new layer, click on the box, and make a little thing at the bottom here, a little box at the bottom for our where we're going to put the author details. Click on that. Let's make it a different blue. Okay, then we go to the paint tin, and there we are, different blue. New layer again, put some text on this time. We want a title at the top here, so let's choose a color. We'll choose that mustard color. We choose the A for text, and here's the text editor that comes up at the bottom here. And what we've got to do first is that we click this, we've got to make a text box on here, so we just click onto where we want to start and make a box. Okay, that'll do. Now this opens up and we write what we want in the box on here. So we're going to put in here make money online. I'm going to close that. There's the text. Let's make it impact, which is probably a better font for this kind of thing. If we can find it, there we are, impact condensed, and we make the size higher, so as it fills that nicely. It's going to be about 40 pixels or so. Oops, too much, 42 pixels. There we go, that's done. If we want to move it around, we click this moving tool here and we move the active layer, so we have to click that, and then we can move that position it exactly where we want it. I wouldn't put it too high, you want to put it around there. Okay, new layer. Now we're in the second layer. If you want, you can add another text box underneath with a subheading. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I just want to get this done quickly to show you, but you can put another text box and do subheading. Just go through the same process. You need to make it smaller, but you know how to do that now. You'd need to maybe change the font, that's up to you, but you can make a subheading. What we're going to do actually is we're going to bring in this photo. So just for the moment I'm going to just make that smaller. I'm going to click on here, edit, copy. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the original ebook, make it big again, click on here, right click, edit, paste, and we've pasted our image in here. You may have to do stuff with backgrounds. I've chosen to have a white background in the middle, and this image has got a white background. You're always better using images with transparent backgrounds so they'll fit into anything. But what I'm going to do now, that's done. Okay, that's positioned as we want it. I'm going to go to layer, create a new layer, click on it. Always look for new layer. You can always turn these layers off and on by doing the little eye thing. Okay, so we're in this new layer now, another text box. Let's put a text box here, and we're going to put get started today. Now what we want to do with this is change the color to black maybe, and we want to make it smaller. And we also want to move it around a little bit so that it's not getting underneath that image. Change the font, we go back to the text editor, change the font to say Arial or something, Arial bold italic, no, Arial heavy, that'll do. And move it where we want it. Go back to the text editor and okay, pretty okay, I think. Need centraling a little bit. Okay, new layer. And what we're going to do now is click on the new layer, and we're going to make another text box, put it at the bottom here, and it's going to be the author name. Put me in. Again, make it small. Change the font maybe. I don't like that. And we'll have this over that side like that. Okay, so now all we need to do is we need to just click File, Save As, and we give it a title, Make Money. And what we're going to do is we're going to save it. We've got to click this extension here because we need to save it as a image file. We'll choose JPEG, or you can choose it PNG, but JPEG came first, so we're going to save JPEG. It will come up here, export, get the top quality, save. Okay, it's done. Okay, so what I've done is I've opened up Easy eCover Creator. I've clicked on the front here, I've moved it along to front. I've clicked on there and found the image, and there it is on the box. I'm going to make it a little bit more definite. Now what I'm going to do here is find the right template, make it like an ebook, apply, and what we need to do here is to do something with this. Now you can either make an image of the correct dimensions there, do the text as we did before, and there is a tool that you can use to rotate it so you can get the text going down the spine of the book. That's pretty easy to do. You'll be able to do that very simply. However, we didn't do that, so what I'm going to do is find the side, and I think what I'm going to do here is when it brings up the color, if you click this, it brings up something that you can pick a color with. So I'm going to put it on there, so it will bring up this color, and add to custom colors, OK, and it will change the spine to that colour. Or I could, if I wanted to, click on that again, move this up, click on that, move it across onto that colour, click OK, and that will change. That's even better still, because that goes into that colour there. And then when you've done that, you would just save the book as you want it to be saved. Okay, and that's basically it.